Just landed in Chicago and we're on our way to NAB Show in Las Vegas. Now, if you don't know what NAB is the National Association of Broadcasters, where you'll see thousands, tens of thousands of people get together in Las Vegas for about 3 or 4 days. It's a huge celebration of the industry. All of the companies bring out their camera gear, their lighting gear, all the new microphones. Blackmagic is launching some new switchers for the live streamers. All of it's happening in Las Vegas at the convention center. And what we'll do is we'll get together with some of these companies, we'll review some of the gear, we'll get to check it out and try it all on the convention floor. So I'm going to take you along for the ride and you can see what the NAB show is all about. So we're just walking into the NAB show floor and it is pretty crowded but oddly quiet. I think everybody's still waking up from their parties out in Las Vegas. We're gonna catch our bearings here and massage place right over here. Massages are gonna be necessary later on. We're gonna walk the floor, see what companies we can network with today and check out some cool new gear. So we just made it to Blackmagic's booth where we're checking out the new cameras that they just released and of course some updates to the ATEM live streaming switchers. Come along, let's check it out. So we've got ME 1 through 4 and then we can turn on our keyers, preview and program rows.
Plus shift for another 10.
Okay.
Yep.
And do you have access to macros on this one?
Do.
So we bring that up and then we've got macros 1 through 10 right there.
And release.
Do you get a shift on that to get macros 11 through 20?
You do.
Very nice. You can connect to the computer over Bluetooth, and so they just connect into ATEM software control, and then you can control it from there. So this has a built-in battery it runs off of?
Yes, doing that now.
And so how long is that battery rated to last for?
We reckon 6 to 8 hours. I had it
6
on
to 8 hours, okay. And we're at the convention center for day 2 of NAB. Yesterday was a successful day meeting with our friends over at the Aperture booth. We met some friends over at Rode and B&H. Now today's a little bit different. We have some meetings with Blackmagic to talk about their new devices, and then we're hosting a live streamers meetup later this afternoon. Just behind me, off to the side here, you can see Canon's booth. We had a meeting with them the other day just to go over some of their new developments on their cameras. No particular camera launched just yet, but they did launch a few really nice lenses. And the beauty of being here is you actually get a chance to test out all of the cameras and the lenses in a perfectly lit set. They bring in bands, they bring in performers, they had someone doing like karate and Muay Thai. There's all sorts of options here so you can really see how these cameras function under really good lighting conditions. Blackmagic has the largest booth here by far. They've released a new 6K camera as well as a new 12K camera, on top of all of the new ATEM gear and the 2110 IP converters that they've got going on. Later today, we're gonna get a chance to meet with them and learn more, but I'm just really excited to be here right now and to get my hands on all the new stuff. So now we're gonna take a quick ride on the Teslas. This is the Las Vegas Loop. It goes underground and it takes you from one part of the convention center to the other. Check this out. This Tesla ride is totally free. We just take the escalator down, you pick a line, there's like maybe 8 or 10 lines, you hop in a Tesla, it goes through the tubes and it takes you out the other side and you're at the other side of the convention center. You can save those steps for another day. We're already doing 30,000 steps a day anyways, so let's hop in a Tesla and we'll go through the tubes. Just like that, we are over at the West Hall. So another really cool thing about NAB is everyone's accessible. You find some really cool YouTube creators like this guy right here, Mr. Make Art Now. If you've seen his channel, you might recognize him. He's making some content here. On top of the fact that you run into all sorts of creators here, one of the coolest and my favorite moment is that my college professor, who really trained me in everything video post-production and video editing, is here, and I haven't really seen him in almost 15 years. So being able to be at NAB and run into him and just thank him for everything that he's taught me, that was truly a special moment, and definitely grateful that I had the chance to do that. Similar to the Canon booth, you can actually try out all the cameras and lenses that they have, and they have perfectly lit sets. So you've got actors that are in place, you've got something that you can focus on, you can see how the lighting looks in each individual lens and how every camera is performing. It's a good time over here at the Sony booth, and I love the fact that we can try out every single camera and we can make the decisions for ourselves as to what works best in our workflow. So as we come to the end of our time at NAB, yes, I know, very sad, we're heading over to a meetup that I'm hosting for fellow live streamers and video production creatives. And this really kind of wraps a nice bow on the experience at NAB, is the fact that you can network not only with the people who are making the products that you use on a daily basis, but also other people in the industry to share ideas and hopefully spread some work along the way. So we're gonna go over to our meetup, and I don't know how many people will show up, but we've got 75 or so that RSVP'd. I'm excited to head over to that, and we'll finish off the day with a huge party with B&H Photo and our friends at Rode. So stay tuned.